Good morning and happy Easter from my tent. I had a protein bar and some coffee so far for Easter. And at some point later today, I packed out some M&M Easter egg candy for a dessert or a snack later. So that's the extent of my Easter. No ham, no deviled eggs, none of the other good Easter stuff. But we do get to walk like 16 miles today uphill. So looking forward to that. All right, I'll get back to you when I get to the top of some mountains. We've been climbing out of camp for about 15 minutes and we're going up into the clouds once again. We're up walking in the clouds. Man, isn't this beautiful? This always looks like spooky when you're it's like from all these movies these days, we're gonna watch like the vampires and the zombies like come walking out of the mist. Dun dun dun. So far today has been mostly kind of big open woods and meadows, and all the flowers are blooming. We're still not sure what we're going to do today. We're going to at least Ash Gap, which is about 700 foot of elevation lower than Rowan High Knob, which is the highest shelter on the AT. Ash Gap is just a campsite, so there's no structures with a roof or anything like that. And that's 16 for the day. And if we go on to Rowan High Knob, it's actually more like a cabin with a door. But it's the highest shelter on the AT, which means it's going to be cold. And the low is in the low 30s tonight with rain and lots of wind. So we've not made up our mind yet what we're going to do. For now, the plan is just to keep pushing to Ash Gap. And then once we get there, we'll make a decision later this evening. In the meantime, let me show you some of these flowers in these woods. A little bit of an unexpected view from Little Rock Knob Vista.
Is this the vista?
We were climbing down from that last view and we met a couple that were so nice and they gave us some Easter chocolate. This is kind of nice. We haven't had a rhododendron tunnel to walk through for quite a while now. We just got Trail Magic at the Gap, and it was Krispy Kreme donut. However, I ate it way too fast because I didn't even think to get my camera out until after it was gone. Lunchtime now.
Yeah, he's got like a white beard, white hair. Yep. Yeah, Fred is in a red pickup truck. And then, so I said, Fred, I need to go to Robbinsville. And he said, why are you going to Robbinsville?
Okay, the verdict is in. We're now at Ash Gap, and it's beautiful here. Let me show you around a little bit behind me. It's beautiful here. Are you proud of yourself?
Okay.
So it's beautiful here. However, we're going to go ahead and go on up another 1.9 to the shelter, and this is the Rowan High Knob shelter. It's like a cabin. It's got 4 walls and a door and even a loft with more sleeping area upstairs. The weather is looking like it's going to be patchy fog and rain starting in the middle of the night, thunderstorms around 5 a.m. And we're going to have a rough day tomorrow because it's supposed to rain, and we're on Rowan Mountain. We're near the top right now. So we're in the Rowan Highlands. Once we get over the other side of Rowan Mountain, we'll cross Carver's Gap, and then we got all the balds. We're going to be out in the open on like Round Bald, Jane Bald, Big Hump, Little Hump, and I'm sure there's others. I don't remember the names. All right, I will show you around when we get up to Rowan High Knob. The trail keeps changing, but for a while, it's just like rock hopping. It's like obstacle courses trying to twist ankles.
You ever seen American Ninja?
I have seen American Ninja. Are you ready to go on American Ninja?
I feel like it. Check and I can update the comment.
Is it supposed to be here?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But this is like beautiful, just totally different. I guess there used to be a water fountain here, just like in the middle of nowhere. Apparently at some point, how many ever decades ago, there was an old hotel. We're currently not on the AT. We're just kind of, oh, there's a building over there. We're just walking around exploring. And isn't this awesome looking? Just completely different terrain than anything we've been seeing. It's like we're here at the Ponderosa Pines. And there's an old picnic table over there. For any of you that watch Quicksand's YouTube videos, I don't know what do you rate this. Probably like one bench is broke, but it is concrete. It looks pretty level. That board looks pretty good. I don't know. There's like plants growing. Solid 3 out of 10. Let me go back over here and see what the ladies have found. Oh my goodness, check this out. There's actually like a large parking lot and a real road. It looks like the entrance station is like defunct. Kind of dilapidated and closed. And this parking lot, I mean, the stairs aren't being used. Looks like they've seen better days. Man, I don't know, this is crazy. There's like a nice parking lot with picnic tables and trash cans. And there's bathrooms with like solar, but they're locked. Huh, this is weird. So that whole area was kind of eerie. It was almost like humans disappeared from that part of the earth. Like the road up to it was a nice paved road, but there was even debris all over it. Huh, kind of weird. Anyway, we didn't find anything of any interest other than a dilapidated tourist attraction. And I'm not really sure what the attraction even was. But anyway, we're heading back to the AT. We're back on the AT, headed north, and the cool thing is we have just summited and gone over Rowan Mountain. The shelter is kind of on the down slope, but still at the top, but just on the far side. And we are starting to head back down a little bit. So cool how these old stone fireplaces like remain, but there's no sign of a house anywhere. This is the 0.1 mile side trail up these rocks and roots to the shelter. We're hoping there's not a lot of people up here. It'd be awesome if there's no one, but I'm sure there's a few. I'll show you around when we get there. Here's the first views of the shelter from behind. It's clearly seen better days. Okay, now we're gonna go inside. Let me zoom out so you can see where.
Mine's with these ones.
So it's just a small old cabin. Last time I was here, I slept right there. Now there is an upstairs. See if we can climb up here. And here, there's another window on that end. Pretty nice. So we ended up doing, I think, almost 18 today. And we only had, I think we were supposed to do 11 tomorrow and then 7 the next day. But we did 18 today. So now we were looking, and I think if we do 16 tomorrow, we can make it to a different hostel. But if we do another bigger day, we can do a 00 again, which sounds amazing. And we will be able to stay on track and won't be changing our schedule at all, and also won't be changing our finances, because luckily, this is so awesome. Cheese Balls, parents and grandma and other people she knew covered they did some trail magic virtually, and they covered our accommodations for the second night, and also they've already prepaid for some beers. So we can go another bigger day. It's gonna be raining. It's already started raining. It's kind of drizzling right now. Overnight it's supposed to storm, and then I think I told you all this earlier, we're gonna have some maybe ice and snow in the morning, and then rain all day tomorrow. So all we have to do is do all the Rowan Highlands, or the rest of them, do 16 miles in the rain and wind, and then we get to go to town for 2 days. So that's probably what we're gonna do. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna play it by ear and see, but since we did not zero in the last town, and we've been doing a little bit bigger miles most of the days, we're ready for another break. Because let me tell you, those 2 days in Hot Springs were amazing. Good morning. We're still at the Rowan High Knob shelter this morning. We're just about all packed up and about to start heading off of Rowan Mountain. We're a little over 6,200 feet. It rained most of the night. It is about 35 or 36 degrees and windy. The wind's supposed to be 20 to 25 with up to 40-mile-an-hour gusts. I think, though, once we get off of Rowan Mountain, it's not going to be quite as bad, because Rowan is the highest point here. So we're only 1.5 miles south of Carver's Gap. So once we get to Carver's Gap, then we will be going up into the rest of the big open Rowan Highland balds, like Round Bald, Jane Bald, Hump Mountain, Little Hump Mountain, and I think we're all pretty set. We're doing the 16 and the weather, and we are going to town for 2 days. Especially after, I'm sure it's going to be a slog today. But anyway, I will try to show you all the balds as I can. It's going to be somewhat weather dependent, because I'll be wearing rain mitts, and it's really hard to work this phone and do any kind of recording with rain mitts. All right, until later. Check out this amazing snow. It's like April 18th, and we are still coming down off of Rowan Mountain. Wow, this is so cool. It's like a winter wonderland. So down there on that road was not the AT. So we got to that road and then could not find where the trail went on the other side of the road, and realized we had gotten off the AT. So we had to walk back up the hill, and this is just magical. It's like almost no wind and just a beautiful snow through this coniferous forest. Coniferous, that's a fun word to say, huh? The road is closed up Rowan Mountain, but we're going back in this parking lot. Oh, I thought that was a trash can, but it's a donation box. I guess they don't want trash donations. However, there is a toilet back here. And when we are done in this area, we will be heading across the road, straight up that, and to the balds. It is cold up here, but it is beautiful. It's still a light rain, kind of windy. Let me show you though what we're looking at. If you just let this weather get you down and you're not admiring it, you're doing something wrong. Okay, first off, that's Rowan Mountain. We stayed on top of Rowan last night. And look at this. Let me zoom in a little on that. Look at this, how amazing. Wow, how incredible is this? The trail has turned into like a river. It's still raining a little bit, but not bad. And now we are just walking in chocolate milk. Like, clearly this is not ideal. Oh, my feet are completely drenched and cold. Ugh. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful out here, but it's wet and cold. And we still got 14 or so miles today, so keep on slogging along. The rain has stopped for the moment, and it's actually not as freezing cold. And this is beautiful. Check this out.
I'm trying to do a time lapse and it won't. It's so shaky.
So we're almost to the top of Little Hump Mountain, and then we have Hump Mountain after that. And then it's all downhill. So we're also, we're still standing here and we haven't moved. We're enjoying like the no rain and just, we've had no breaks. We've gotten no water today. We're just cruising. And we are definitely doing the 2 zeros. I think we're going to be, I don't know, we're hoping for a miracle, but I believe we're going to be in our tents in the yard of Mountain Harbor, bed and breakfast tonight. And then we'll get their world-renowned best breakfast on trail in the morning. And then we'll walk down to Station 19E where we were planning to stay for the next 2 nights. Check out these clouds moving through. And there is a hint of sunshine and maybe ever so slight bit of blue sky that way. But this is awesome. So the rain picked back up as soon as we got to the top of the summit of Little Hump Mountain. And it quit raining again, but you can't see very far. Visibility is very low. The trail is just a sloppy, muddy mess. And we are slipping and sliding with almost every step. Makes this a lot tougher. All right, I better put this down before I slip and slide on my butt. We're about halfway up Hump Mountain. And man, the views are still just amazing. So, I think we have a verdict. We are heading to Station 19E, and tonight we will stay on the floor of the dance hall. And then the next 2 nights we have our private room. It's only $15, so that should be awesome. And today has been a tough day. It's been a grind so far. And for some reason my feet hurt so much more when my socks are soaked. And we are at a milestone. In 1 second, let me show you what just happened. Totally unexpected. I did not even realize we were about to do this. We are here. We made it out of North Carolina. So that means now Georgia is done. We are officially out of North Carolina, and it won't be very long. We're going to be out of Tennessee. All right, the best part about all this is we are only like 3 miles from the road and being done hiking for a couple of days because this mud today sucked. We're back down in the lower elevations, and even the trees are all budding out and turning green. So we are 1 mile, a little under 1 mile from the US 19E, where we will most likely have to walk to the hostel from there. I don't know if it's like a mile or just under a mile down the road, but we're hoping we can somehow get the hostel to come pick us up, but that remains to be seen. But anyway, I am so glad to be almost to the respite. Look at this pretty little creek. A little creek crossing. The road is right up there, and we lucked out. We called the shuttle from the hostel, and they are free to come pick us up. So we are almost done walking for the day. Cheeseball, what did you think about the hiking today?
I did not like it.
Why not?
No, I take it back. Cancel. Take 2. Cut. I don't like what I'm saying right now. Delete the video.
Start over. Tell me why you didn't like it.
No, I do like it. I did like it.
Tell me what was hard about it.
Well, I slipped and you saw me. I slipped and fell on my face.
Yeah, you did fall on your face.
Oh, God, for real?
Shuttle is here. We gotta run. We made it to the hostel. Well, hold on.
Hold on. You gotta get there. Oh, yeah.
For those of you that have been asking where Puffer is, here's Puffer. They know. I've had a lot of people ask what happened to Puffer. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I allowed to swear on YouTube?
You're not supposed to say that.
I was hiding in the back.
You can bleep it out.
Yeah, this is Puffer's husband, who is hiding in the bathroom on the what do we call it?
2x4.
2x4 is his new trail name.
2x4. That's all I know. I don't know her name. I just
That's good.
This is everybody else.
Yes.
You need to do some of the hair. There's my sleeping bag right there. This is what our life has come to. We're in the basement of this janky building, waiting to do our laundry. Roadrunner she's sitting on the floor.
Doing my.
Editing some YouTube videos. And this is just our life now. I took an ice cold shower earlier. Let me show you this over here. Hold on. So we got this. I took an ice cold shower in that shower right there. And tomorrow we get to move upstairs and get a real room, and maybe we'll get like a warmer shower then. Hey, cheese ball.
What's up? You ever had a Montucky? No.
No, tell me more. Let's talk to YouTube about a Montucky. What's a Montucky?
It's like PBR, but it is the unofficial beer of Montana.
The Montucky is the unofficial PBR of Montana. You heard it right here first, folks.
Right here.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out here. This is the morning of our first zero at station 19E. Showered, laundry, pretty much all the chores are done. We're still waiting for our room. It's only like not even 10 a.m. so it's gonna be a bit before we can move our stuff into the room. Since we did get here with yesterday evening, and then we have all day today, and most of our chores are already done, we're already kind of talking about maybe not double zeroing, but going ahead and taking leaving out of here tomorrow. So just take 10 here, leave here tomorrow, take about 2 days to get to Boots Off Hostel, stay there a night. That way we can resupply and get, if you stay there, even if it's a tenting situation, they have a shuttle that'll take you to a McDonald's and to a grocery store to resupply. And then it'll only take us another 2.5 or 3 days to Damascus after that. So we haven't really talked through all those plans a whole lot. As of right now, we still have a room here tonight and tomorrow night, but I'm not sure what we'll do. However, I will let you all know in the next video what the decision was.